Hi there, Loy Machedo. This video from LoyMachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding? The date is the date is 29 June 2018. Time right now is 11:27. Got this question from one of my members of my WhatsApp group. And the question is, Loy, how can I become a better writer like you? How can I become a better YouTuber like you? So, just thought I'd answer this question. Now, I don't consider myself the best writer. In fact, given that I came from a very poor family, not rich, I studied in a crappy, really crappy school with substandard teachers. You'd not believe, but even at the age of 30, I couldn't write 100 words if my life depended on it. I remember the days where I was asked to write a formal letter, because I was working a corporate job. I just didn't know how to write. I was like, what should I put here? And most of the time I would copy paste from other people or old formats. So I didn't know how to write. So when I started to, when I decided that I would take this career of being a blogger, not a career, means I'll start blogging. What I decided is, okay, I would write 100 words, just 100 words, whatever comes. So I wrote down my first 100 words. I'll tell you this, my first 100 words that I wrote, I think took me nearly a week. 1 week to put down one article. Every time I'd write it down, I would like, this is wrong. What about the grammar? Is this right? Does this make sense? This is boring, or this is interesting. So it took me 1 week to write 100 words. And finally I got so fed up, I said, hell with this. Whether it's perfect, it's imperfect, let me write 100 words. So that was my first blog. Then I thought to myself, if I need to progress, I can't keep putting 100 words per week. I need to put 100 words every day. So then I started putting an article every single day of 100 words. It went on for a couple of, weeks. Suddenly it got easier. I was able to put 100 words. The writing was not that great. Then I said, okay, I'll increase it, move to 150, move to 200. It kept increasing. After I finished 1,000 articles, I'm not exaggerating, 1,000 articles for my LoyMachedo.com blog. That time it was put on blogger.com. I didn't have my website. So after I reached the 1,000th article, I went back and checked my first article. And I tell you, I was so bloody embarrassed. I was like, oh my goodness, what rubbish have I written here? I was so embarrassed. I'm telling you the truth. I was so embarrassed. I started deleting each and every article that I felt was crap. To my surprise, I ended up deleting, I think, close to 800 articles. And then I said, I'm going to put better articles, and from now I'll start all over again. Well, in hindsight, this was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept those articles. So then I started again 1,000 articles. This time, however, I was able to write it much more faster. When I wrote down my 1,000, again, I reached 1,000. I checked back to my previous articles. Once again, I was completely embarrassed. I was like, man, do I write such crap? Started deleting again. And that is where it struck me. It was like, okay, if I check my first article, it's bad. But if I check my latest article, it's better. So maybe I am getting better and better as I'm spending more and more time. And I kind of use this formula, whether it was blogging, whether it was putting up videos. My first YouTube video was me digging my nose. I'm not telling you lies. It was actually digging my nose because I didn't know what to put. And I shared this with my mentor. My mentor was like, something is really wrong with you, man. What are you doing? So, and when I put up my first video, proper video where I was talking, I was actually putting on an accent. I was trying to be cool. I was trying hard to, put the graphics, which anyway, I didn't know anything. So today it has been 11 years. And because I kept writing articles, because I kept putting up YouTube videos, I got better and better. Today, when I look back, I realize when you put an article, unless you are a professor of grammar or English, you'll never have the perfectly constructed sentences. You'll always make grammar mistakes. You'll always make, spelling mistakes. That's why you have these apps like Grammarly and all that. When I speak, I know I fumble a lot of words. I know my English is not that great. I know my pronunciation sucks. But the thing is, this is not an English speaking channel. I'm not a certified English professional, or I'm a guy who came down from India, who had bullshit education. I dropped out of school. Obviously, my English sucks. My blog is full of mistakes. People make fun of me. But people are not checking my blog or my videos for perfect English. They're checking just to get an idea, a perspective, an opinion. So that's where, I realized, okay, then why am I bothered about perfection? Let me just put it, because keep this in mind. Even a website, you might spend 1 year, you might spend $25,000 to make the world's best website with the latest, coding and softwares and whatever. Next year, whatever you've done will be redundant. I remember, you remember the website that used to have flash and noise and effects? Today, that is outdated. Today, a more simplistic, minimalistic approach is used. So I tell people, don't focus on perfection, focus on mastery. And in order to be good, you need to repeat the same task over and over and over again. I keep writing articles, whether the blog sucks, whether the article is crap. I stick to my 3,000 words a day, whether it's my diary or it's my blog. I stick to putting up 10 videos a week. Sometimes it goes up to 30, 40, 50. But I'm committed. When I check my videos, I'll tell you, sometimes when I check my videos, some of them are really crap. I'm like, ah, shit, this is boring, man. Some of them are okay. But the point is, I'm never going to get a perfect video. I'm never going to get a perfect blog. It's always a process of learning. So if you want to improve your writing skills or your YouTube skills, keep doing it more and more. Every day, put out like 5 articles of 100 words, 5 videos of maybe 2 minutes each. Keep doing this every single day. And by the time you reach the 1,000th article or the 1,000th video, I'll tell you, you'll be far more better than when you just started. Because every experience that you have makes you better. It's like playing a game of chess. In your 1,000th game, you'll be much better than what you were when you started off, whether it's tennis, cricket, whatever. So if you want to improve, let's say in blogging and videos, every day put up 100 articles, 100 worded article, every day, 1, increase it to 2, push it to 5, and finally you need to have like capacity, like I can put up a 3,000 worded article effortlessly today, where 11 years ago, I couldn't put even 100 words for a week. So this gives you an answer, a perspective as to how you can improve. The other things like having a mentor, a coach, someone to guide you through, or doing your own research, that comes in by default. Keep in mind that if you have a mentor who guides you, your chance of success is much more faster. If someone guides you one-on-one, it's even more faster. If you do your own research, it'll be much better than someone who doesn't do any research. So find out how you can improve. I'm pretty sure if I could improve, so many others who I know could improve through constant repetition and like I say, perfect practice makes perfect, not practice makes perfect. Perfect practice. Every practice session that you do, make sure that it is your 100%. Like when Usain Bolt runs, practices 100 meters. He doesn't do the 100 meters each lap or each run. He doesn't do it casually. He puts it exactly how he would do that day of the race, and he pushes himself like 100% or beyond 100%. That's how he's able to achieve success. So I hope this video gave you some perspective. Put your comments down below. Always love reading them. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't like it, give it a thumbs down. This is me signing off for now. Take care.